I do weigh everything that I look at or have to consider. I think that right and wrong is more of a personal thing. I think intention has a lot to do with that. It's never all good or all bad. There's always some degree of, I guess, gray area. I do function in terms of principles. However, when I actually think about it, I hate doing that because I do think that every individual thing is specific, even as stupid or small as like picking up a cup compared to a piece of fruit. Like, yeah, things as basic as that. Like, I think there's a specific way for everything to be done. So I think at first it's okay to act on a principle if it's like a new area, but over time you don't want to fall into like the rut of using principles for everything necessarily. I know what I like, and I know what I think is best for someone else, or at least I have an idea of it. And I tend to want my idea or opinion to at least be considered. Whether or not a person does it isn't that big a deal to me, but if they don't consider it, then I feel like, not that they're missing out, it kind of pisses me off, I guess, but I don't mind not getting what I want if I can validate it on fairness. Like, if something happened or doesn't happen for me, but it was fair, then it's okay. Like, if even as stupid as a test, if I don't get a grade on a test and the test I deemed fair, then, you know, it's on me. I have a sense for the order in which I want things to happen, not the way they should happen. I do think that there's a million ways to do something. I guess like operational efficiency is the best way to put it for me. Like, I don't like wasting time, and if someone's doing something in a way that's taking a half hour longer than I would do it, I would kind of suggest it another way. The thing that people think when they hear perfection is that there's one right way to do it, and it's got to be that way, and that's what makes it perfect. But in reality, I think the perfection is actually very personal, like actually really, really personal. I think that's why nobody ever considers themselves perfect. People are always thinking of it in like a societal as a whole view, but in reality, that's more of an average than it is actual perfection. And when people start to think of it more personally, they can start to see what their ideal perfection type of thing is. I can put myself in that state pretty much instantly, no matter how stressed out I am. I can settle down. Like, it's a lot easier for me to relax and act calm based on, I guess, the peace and tranquility of everyone around me. I can kind of feel tension and like thickness in a room. I think that I'm a very disarming person. Like, I don't think that people feel very threatened when they meet me. I kind of figure out how to be with a person. You can see that you're making someone else comfortable. When they're comfortable, they tend to open up and then be friendly. And I think it actually is all about allowing yourself to act the way you want. Like, people actually do want to see that. People want to see that you're very real with them. I wasn't aware that I was more ambitious for other people than I was myself. I think that when you're younger, you do things because it's the right path, it's socially accepted, it's, you know, just the thing to do. And, you know, people get enjoyment, or could get enjoyment out of anything, but it takes a long time to realize what you're finally doing is like the right thing. It's not the easiest thing for me to speak on because I haven't actually found that thing that I really want to do necessarily. But I do know that I'm getting closer because I'm finally acting in the way that I want to act.